Good morning. With this tutorial, I want to show you how to analyze your data when your CTQ or Y of your project, of your DMake project, is attribute, and when you have a factor X, which is an attribute. For this, you will open Analyze Y attribute, X attribute Excel file, and you will have this model showing up on your display. And I want to tell you and show you how to perform this analysis of your Y attribute with X attribute. First thing you have to know is that in this tool, all cells in blue are protected. It means that you cannot delete, erase them. But if there is a formula, you will see it on the top bar. Okay? And all white cells, this is for you to input your data, your own data. So if you have a project title like my process improvement project, you enter the name of your project here, then the Y that you measure could be scrap rate in example, and the date you can enter, of course, the date of the day, which is 1/25/2019 today, and who is the author and which factor are you examining compared to your Y, to understand if this factor is influent, meaning he has a big influence on your Y or not, so is significant or not. In my example, I will study teams versus scrap rate to understand if there is a difference in terms of good scrap and rework in my parts that I produce among my different teams. That could be a morning team, afternoon team, and night shift or night team. Okay, for this I will use this table, and in fact we will use a chi-square test. By default, the alpha criteria will be 5%. You can change it to 1% or 10%, but I recommend you to let it at 5%. And then you will have here your scrap rate Y with 3 possible values. You could have 4 or 5 values, attributes if you want. Here, in terms of scrap rate, I will understand what are the number of good parts I will produce, what are the number of scraps or bad parts, and what are the numbers of reworks. And this per team. And to understand at the end, is there a significant difference between teams in terms of good scrap and rework when they produce? If I take the first team, that I call team 1, but it's free for you to change the name. It could be morning team, and afternoon, and night team. And you could have the weekend team as well, or up to 5 attributes for your factor. Here I have only 3. And then here, what you will do, you will enter numbers, counts. We will count in one production of the morning team or several productions, how many goods are they producing in this example, how many scraps, how many rework. Same thing for the afternoon team, and same thing for the night team. And in this example, you see I have 94 good for morning team, when they produce 300 scraps and 20 rework, for a total of 414. And then I have some numbers for the afternoon team and for the night team. Here you enter your own numbers, of course. What we will do, we will perform in fact a chi-square test with this chi-square table. Based on what? Based on the number of total parts we examine, and based on the overall good parts we have among 872 total parts that we have produced with the 3 teams. You see here that we have the sum of the 94 plus 89 plus 80, which is 263 good parts compared to 872 and 482 scraps and 127 rework. I agree these are not very good results, but let's say it's the case. My chi-square test results will be displayed in a bigger table. In fact, the same table where you will find again your scrap rate, your Y values with 3 possible attributes, good, scrap, rework, and for morning team, afternoon team, and night team, you will find your data that you enter above 94, 94. But also here you will find the proportion. 22.7% will be your proportion of good. So 94 divided by, you have the formula above, divided by the total number of parts that you produce, 414. Here you will have what we call expected frequency. This is something that we could expect, and we calculate based on what? Based on this total number of good parts produced by the three teams, divided by the total number of parts produced by the three teams. And in that case, we could expect, given this percentage and this number of total parts that you produce team 1, or morning team, we could expect 124.9 parts. And in fact, you see we have 94, so there is a delta. And in fact, this delta is calculated with a chi-square contribution value of this number, and it's equivalent to 7.629. You can consider this as a kind of difference between what is expected and what is really done by morning team. Same thing here, etc., etc. And you will see that these chi-square individual numbers, they will be added up in what we call a total chi-square value, which is 152, and this 152 value is made of all the differences in terms of chi-square contributors that we sum up. So 60.75 plus 1.22 plus 26.93, etc., plus 20.72 plus 2.828 plus 22.128 plus 0.55 plus 9.267 plus 7.629. It will give a total of 152, and this is very interesting because in case you have a p-value less than 5%, which is the case here, you see that the conclusion of the chi-square test is given to you by the tool, and it is at least one cell is significantly different from the others. But the problem now is to understand, or the point now is to understand which cell. And in fact, the cell which is probably significantly different, the most significantly different, is the greater individual chi-square value. And in this case, it's here, 60.75. It's almost half, 40% of this total chi-square value. So this individual chi-square value for this team 3 for rework is really very significant difference compared to the other teams. So yes, the other team, sorry. So yes, the 9 team is different in terms of rework. They are doing 82. We anticipate or expect 35.5, and it's not the case. So we have a big chi-square difference contributor value. And then the second main difference will be this with morning team. They had 20 rework and we are expecting 60. So they are different. They are better in terms of rework, and here they are worst. And we can continue like this with the second higher value, scrap, and here the second higher value, which is scrap also. So 9 team is doing less scrap than anticipated, and morning team is doing more scraps really than anticipated, expected. So these are differences in the teams. We don't know why yet, but we have to investigate. But this is the beginning of the analysis to find, after the chi-square confirmed there is a difference, the real root causes of these differences with a 5-wave analysis, for example, or fishbone analysis, cause and effect analysis later. This is how it works, this test and this table. And second tool you have in analyzing your Y attribute is a Pareto analysis. So here you could again do a kind of Pareto analysis, or a Pareto of Pareto analysis. If you remember in Measure, we had a categorization of defect Pareto, and then we could take one defect and try to understand subcategories of defects in this main category of defect with this tool. So you have up to 30 possible categories, and you enter your quantities, and here you will have automatically, let me unzoom, your Pareto is the most important bar here in first, everything is ordered, and you will have the cumulative percentage here, and what we try to find is 80% of all defects with some categories, 20% if possible of the categories of defects. And we have the same thing here on pie chart, exactly the same, but display with a different graph. These are the two tools that you can use if you have a DMake project and a Y or CTQ, which is attribute type with an X factor attribute. Thank you for listening. Bye.